So to make these healthy brownies, I'm starting off with 1 cup of sweet potato. So you can cook this until it is nice and soft and blend it up, or just buy it already pureed, which is what I did to make this a little bit easier. To that, I'm adding in 1 avocado. So the combination of the sweet potato and avocado makes these brownies extra fudgy, and we're making them with whole food ingredients, no fancy flours or anything like that. I'm adding in 2 eggs, but you can also make 2 vegan eggs, a little bit of vanilla for flavor, and then stirring that together with my R2-D2 spatula. You guys know I love the Star Wars spatula, and if you're curious, I get it at Williams-Sonoma. They have a bunch of like Star Wars and Harry Potter spatulas. So go ahead and stir that until it is all nice and combined. And then I'm going to be adding in some cacao powder, and cacao is really good. It's rich in magnesium, antioxidants. You always want to make sure you get unprocessed. And then I'm adding in some baking powder. These are going to help it rise and kind of develop. I'm also adding in a tablespoon of coffee, and this is one of my secrets to making a really good like fudgy brownie. It doesn't taste like coffee at all, but it really enhances that chocolatey flavor. So go ahead and combine that all together, and then I'm also adding in some pecans into mine, stirring that together. You could also add walnuts or completely omit the nuts if you don't like nuts in your brownies. So then I'm lining an 8x8 pan with some parchment paper just to make it easy for after they bake, dumping all of the batter into it, and then we are just going to spread it into a nice and even layer so that our fudgy brownies can cook. You can also add in some chocolate chips on the top, some slivered almonds. I am going to just spread it out and then add some more of the toppings on. And what I love about this recipe is that it's full of healthy fats. We're not using any kind of flours. We're just using all whole food ingredients that you already have. Like I said, sprinkling on some more chopped pecans on the top, along with some dairy-free, sugar-free chocolate chips, so that it kind of has like a nice texture. And also the chocolate chips on the top are really gonna melt and add a little bit of extra chocolate bonus to these fudgy brownies. And all measurements will be in the description box below as well, so you guys can make them yourself and tag me on Instagram so that I can see them. We're gonna bake that in the oven for 30 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Then make sure to allow them to fully cool for a good 15 minutes. This is important because once they come out, because they're so fudgy, they might fall apart. You want to allow them to cool so the fudginess kind of solidifies. Then you can cut it. I cut it into 9 different large brownie squares, but you can make bite-sized ones if you want to, but I think like the 3x3 or like 9 squares is absolutely perfect for this recipe. And there you have your wonderfully delicious fudgy brownies, gluten-free, dairy-free, paleo, loads of healthy fats, super satisfying, but also super chocolatey and delicious. Definitely a good go-to recipe if you are a fan of chocolate.